Hello everybody, I am Father of Nerds and welcome to a new game. This is Subsistence. It is actually a new game. It is new to me, but it has been around for I think about 10 years, being developed by a single person, so kind of slow progress, but looks like it could be a lot of fun. I did play a few hours and I got the feel for things, died a whole bunch of times, but we're going to jump right in and see how long we can last. We are starting on easy for now because in normal mode, it seems like there's something, I don't know if it's by design, probably, but the amount of animals, the predators, were just so much. And you couldn't go hardly anywhere without running into bears and wolves, and that just made it kind of unfun to try to do anything. So we'll try on easy, and then maybe we'll bump it up to normal at some point. We have 90 days in a year, and we're starting in March. We do have hunters enabled. So let's dive right in. Okay. There's a plane that has left us here with not but our pants and a few basic things. So we are going to need to find lots and lots of stuff. Some of these plants are harvestable, most are not. I don't think these aren't. They look a little bit like the medicine plants, but they're not. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, I feel like I can't see much over that way, so I think this might be like an edge of the map. Yeah, that's gotta be the edge of the map over there. Okay. So we're going to work our way down this way, I think. See if we can't reach the edge of the map down here. Can you pick up rocks? No. And there's a bear. And another bear. A wolf. So we're gonna steer clear of them. Okay, we need to be looking for crates as well. There's a crate. And some fiber. Grab this on the way. So we're going to avoid building for now. We will have to build a campfire to get through the night, since we are shirtless. But we are going to just kind of be a bit of a nomad for a little while. Alright, that's great. Mail started. Here's another one. And a grub tree. Alright, we got a feather. We need to find a lot of fiber in order to make a bow. This is medicinal. Another crate. Medicinal herbs? I believe so. Right. That might be too. Ammunition. Okay. Bunny rabbit. Not found much fiber yet. And I know I'm going the opposite way that I'd initially planned, but there are bears. Ooh, those look like harvested plants. I should go grab that grub tree as well, get some grub. Wolf. Crate maybe? Stay away from the wolf. Fiber. Aggro by that bear. Don't think I want to get close there though. I'm already getting a little too close. Risk it for the fiber. And I risk it for the bag. Yes, I think we'll be okay. But there is a wolf down here too. somewhere. Okay, I think it's a little bit further down. Okay, we should be okay. Lots of plants in that field that look like they would be harvestable. That's not. Nope. That one is, okay. These are all the same. Okay, I'm gonna make sure we stay away from that wolf that we saw. Okay, we're okay for right here. Let's see, we have, these are starting to spoil. I think we'll hold off just a minute on that. We need 6 quarters and 5 sticks. So we'll make a bunch of those. And we need to get more fiber. So I do understand that this is in early access, still in active development, and it's only one single, ooh, that error. One single person doing it. So I'm not going to be too critical, I think, of most of it. There are a few things that I think should be balanced more than anything else. But overall, I was having a fair bit of fun. Some aspects were not quite as fun just because of the... And it's very grindy, and it's very unforgiving. But overall, I think it's like the mechanics could use some polishing a bit, but I like the aspects of how it all works. Like the whole point of subsisting out in the wilderness by yourself. There's always going to be a lot to do, a lot to grind. You're never going to get to a point where you feel like, oh, my house is done, I don't have to do anything. Like so many games get to that point, like Minecraft, like once you've got your whole operation going smoothly, like what is there to do? Not much. Even games like The Long Dark can get kind of to that point where you have a system going and it almost gets boring because you've already done everything there is to do. I do like that this game gives you a lot of stuff to keep doing. Gives you reason to keep going. Okay, I don't know if we'll be able to get that chicken. Chickens seem to be the hardest things to do. Can we do this? No, not yet. We need... We'll go ahead and just do both of those because we are going to need some more. And how many arrows can we do? Okay, we just do the 2. 2 arrows per craft. I do not like that the arrows are consumed upon hitting an animal. Can't get them back. And they seem to break at a fairly high rate. Your chance of breaking your arrow from missing is pretty high. Alright, so now I can. Okay. I'm going to just move on past this real quick. And I will scare that chicken. That's okay with me. Quite a lot of fiber in here. There. So even on easy mode, which is, I believe, the only thing that they change is the amount of animal spawns and the less harsh penalty upon dying. I'm guessing that just means you don't spawn quite as far away. But even on easy, there's still a fair amount of animals. Definitely a lot more than would be in the actual wild. I've not found any scrap metal yet. Not super concerning. I don't really need it just yet, but I am going to need it before too long. Chicken. Okay, let's see. Shooting is a little weird. Okay, here's a little inlet or another lake or something. There's a bear guarding the fiber. Is this a locked one? Yep, okay. This could actually be a pretty nice area set up. Okay, are we good here? Check my map. Okay. So I think I know roughly where we are, but I think this might be a really good area to set up because I feel like it's, from what I've seen, it's pretty easy access to a lot of things that you'll need. Moving. All right. Yeah. So arrow definitely seems to be consumed. I've never been able to find it. And that is frustrating because arrows are not actually as easy to craft as they seem like they would be. You have to use nails, and nails are not easy to find. And you can't make them out of stone or anything else. So being able to pick up some stones, and even if you have to do some like extra crafting or something, that would be heavy. Like, I guess one of my, not a gripe, but something I think is kind of weird is that you're supposed to be subsisting on what you find, and you find duffel bags and crates all over the world. Like, do you have mean friends that just, hey, you're gonna be dropped off here with a almost broke pistol, an axe, and pants, and then they just like, oh, we'll drop some things in on you every once in a while, and they'll all be random. Like, that's a little weird. Those mechanics. I think that if you had to subsist on only what you found, then that would be maybe better. Like if you're dropped off and hey, you're gonna go do a survival thing for however long you can, start with some important things, and then it's what you find in the wild. Like I think that would be a little more fun. I've heard people say that maybe it's maybe something like Rust. I haven't played Rust, so I don't know about that, but like it's meant to be like a more hardcore game of that or something. But I like the wilderness aspect of this. And it's almost like it's slightly broken up by the random duffel bags and crates and things that you're supposed to be looting as often as possible. I do like, or I'm assuming I'm going to like, the seasonal aspect. There we go. Because the seasonal aspect is something that I've really wanted in the Long Dark. And hopefully that's something that they will be doing in Long Dark 2, or Black Frost. Because that could be a lot of fun, just being able to go through different seasons and have to focus on seasonal procurement. Okay, so it is starting to get evening. Let's see. We'll butcher that. And butcher that. Okay. Can we make arrows? Yes. And one more set. We're going to need to find nails. A lot of nails. in order to make any sort of building. I think tonight it's just going to be us at a campfire. Did I lose one of those already? I think I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and eat those. I'm either hearing eagles or cougars or rabbits. That wheel could be any of those. I don't know if it's meant to be an actual thing or if it's just meant to be ambience. This is construction crate. Some scrap metal. That's handy. I've not found any of that in the world yet. And here we do. Okay, since it is getting dark, I'm going to come down here. Not going to come down here. Turn around, please. I'm just going to grab this. Get some moose. More scrap metal. I do want to be near water. Chicken and a rabbit. Start getting cold soon, so let's go ahead and to make one of these and then make that and that as soon as we can. That's handy. Weird placement. Alright, another arrow. Okay, so we should be okay down here. Pick that. Alright, so we're just going to set up right here. And oops, that in there. And ignite. And cook. And cook. Add some more fuel. Alright. A little dark, so I don't know if I can get that. Be really careful with my arrows. Okay, so what can we do? Let's go ahead and try that. 6 of these. Okay, we can't actually try that. Gotta make all that. Can we do this yet? No, we need 6 of those. Okay. We'll just keep crafting that, and we will do this when we can. Is that fiber? It is fiber. I didn't think that bear was going to be getting this close. Perfect. So we'll be able to do some fishing. Hopefully we can fish during the night. For a little while still. We do want to, okay. Take that. We are going to drink and put this down here. And cook it. Eat that. And that. How high does that take us? Hardly anything. Okay, so we use that too. Wow. We're definitely going to need to get a lot of food. That bear is closer than I would like. Should we keep the fire going as well? Go ahead and have some more sticks. We can craft this now too. I think we'll go ahead and do that. That could be a really good source for proteins, I think. I don't want to craft that just yet. Okay, once we figure out where we're going to be, and we'll probably put down a storage crate. Alright, that's done. Go ahead and do that. Take that all the way up. And we will give it another go just so we make sure we have it. I want that bear to come close. Have to go down to get it? There we go. We'll fillet it. I don't know if that bear can be afraid of the campfire. It looks like probably not. I know this gun can't do anything. And why? Go away, bear. $140, that would take all these shots, probably all the bullets I have, including the reload. Maybe not quite that many. Take way too many bullets. I don't think I'd be able to kill it before it got to me. I wonder if I could... Okay, keep going that way. I don't think we will move. It's not going to keep going that way. So, do I try? That would be really helpful, actually. Get a bear right now. Okay. So, I'm almost dead, but the bear's dead. Alright. So, we need to go wash. And... Alright. Man. Get the bear. Okay, we will get the bear meat cooking. That. Can't do that. Okay, so we'll need a pot probably. I will let that cook. We'll wash. And we got, I think, one cloth for that. That's kind of lame. Tomato seed. Okay. What we got? Oh, that's the fire. Okay, I thought maybe that was Cindy. Yeah, we did not get much from that bear. We used most of our bullets. And most of our guns. Okay. So that is cooking. Medium. I don't know. No, there's one more stage after medium. I don't know which one's better. There we go. Okay, we're going to eat that so we can start healing. That did a lot. Okay. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't have any fishing tackle. Can I make another fishing tackle? Need more cordage. I cannot. Okay. Well, I think probably for now that's going to do it. Seeing as how we have no more materials to do what we want to do. But we did get a bear, so that's great. We're going to probably move on and find another spot, but we have to keep collecting resources. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I think this could be a really great series and challenging and all sorts of fun. So if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to see more. And as always, have a great day and see you next time.